If I'm honest, there probably was a Genesis moment for me in the idea of praying. I've been in church my whole life, grew up in church, but one of the hardest things in the world to do is to pray. And so that's something that I have always, I think, done, but don't know if I understood the depth of its meaning. But all that changed one morning when I got up to pray through my prayer list, and I got to my father's name, and I went to remove his name because the night before he had died of cancer. And my father was a believer, so I knew that he was in heaven, and I thought, man, he's home and he's healed. I'm going to remove his name, and to God be the glory. And as I went to remove his name, God spoke to my spirit. He said, Matt, why are you going to remove your dad's name? And in my heart, I just kind of said back to God, I said, well, because he's, if anybody doesn't need prayer, it's my father. He's home and healed and with Jesus. And God spoke to my heart, and he said, Matt, do you believe that there are prayers that your father prayed that I have yet to answer? And I knew that there were, because I know what my dad's heart was for my family and for all of his grandkids. That day changed me forever. And every morning when I get up, I go to that name, which is still on my prayer list, my Father. And I pray for the prayers that he prayed here on this earth, that God would fulfill them, not just in my time, but in the lifetime of even my children. I learned so much in that moment, the greatest of those lessons being how little I knew about prayer. And that just began a journey for me. I'm going to share some of those thoughts with you over the next few moments as we kind of walk together in this journey of what is prayer, why is it so hard to pray consistently, and why we know so little about the power of prayer.